When you're guarding Al Horford like this, as soon as he comes in now, stop, okay? But even sooner, now he comes in. You've got to initiate contact. You've got to battle for real estate. You've got to make him earn every inch. Look when he initiates contact. Now he's got you sealed. Now what does that do? That forces a second defender. So that means when Al Horford misses this, there's nobody to box this player out. It's an easy 2. Same thing here with Robert Williams. As he comes through right now, you've got to initiate contact. Okay? You've got to battle for real estate. Initiate contact. Make him earn every inch. When it's Robert Williams that's the one that initiates contact like this, look, again, he's got you sealed. Pass over the top, layup. Can't lean towards this screen, okay? Make this player come off this screen. When you start leaning towards this screen early, look, easy ball screen refusal. Jason Tatum's in the lane. 2-shot foul. Late switch, can't happen. Here comes the screen. So right now, if you're calling out switch, which this player better be, because you never assume someone's switching, you're up, you're underneath immediately. Okay? No matter what. All right? But look at these two players are late, really late switch, and now this player's into the lane for an easy 2. You're PJ Tucker here, you can't gamble. Celtics ball, okay? If you're PJ Tucker, sprint, 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 sprint back. Look what happens. Gamble, then jog. So now a 3-on-3 turns into a 3-on-2, and it's an easy 2 for Boston. Why is PJ Tucker switching here? There is no screen being set, okay? This player comes through. Oh, right here, okay, no screen being set. P.J. Tucker guards here. P.J. Tucker called out switch, okay, then this player has to go down. You can't try and go to the ball. Once you hear it's bang, bang. So you know this player's stepping up. So there's a miscommunication here, okay, because Al Horford's wide open, and it leads to a wide open 3 for Jaylen Brown. I mean, if you're these Heat players here, you got to help that okay, right now this player's falling out of bounds. So if I'm PJ Tucker, I'm coming right here. If I'm this player, I'm going right here. Okay? Like, you got to help this guy out. He's just going to fling it this way, but you aren't helping him out at all. So now Al Horford gets it, and it's a 2-shot foul. Don't guard beyond the 3-point line away from the ball. Okay? Drop right here. Okay? Your man is all the way out here. Cool. Let him stay there. Right now, I need to drop and be in the gaps. All right, back to the baseline. This player now can come up here, send this man this way. There's no place to go because I'm right there. But instead, you're guarding out beyond the 3-point line. This player isn't sending his man into any gap help, and it's an easy 2. All right, so the Heat are in a zone right here. All right, now the ball's going to get thrown to the middle. Okay, ball's in the middle. Okay, cool. Stop. Okay, ball's in the middle. All right, this player's got the middle of the zone. You have got to get out. You have a player in your area of the zone. You got to get out here. Okay? This isn't good enough. This is not good enough. You've got to get out here. And you're just standing in the middle of no man's land, not guarding your area of the zone, so you give up an open 3. Okay, this is awful defense. What's going on? Stop. Communicate, okay? This player's got to get up. You got to stay here, okay? But you got to stay here. You got to stay here. You got to stay here. What is going on right now? What is this? Why are you not with your man? The gap help should be here. This player should be beneath the 3-point line. But why? What is this? I don't. Why are you standing in the middle of nowhere? So now your man gets it, blows by you baseline, and it's a 2-shot foul. All kinds of terrible ball screen defense. Okay, first of all, you hedge this ball screen. Where's the backside help? This player's got to step up and backside help. Okay. 2, you've got to hedge. You can't let this player turn the corner. Okay? So you have no backside help. You let this player turn the corner, and yeah, it's going to be an easy 2 from there. Go up the gut of a down screen. Here's a down screen, okay? You got to get attached and show, and you got to chase. Look what this player does. Look how he goes up the gut. Can't do it. It never works out ever. You go up the gut, this player gets it, right into the lane, easy 2. It's an awful ball screen defense. I don't even know what you're trying to do here. So Jason Tatum's just going to get right into the lane, draw help, and it's going to lead to an easy 3. Okay, what is this ball screen defense? Just hedge, please. Up. Don't let him turn the corner. The second he hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, okay, which is going to happen in literally less than a second with the sideline being right there, I can recover. All right? In the meantime, yeah, I need backside help right here for this player who's popping. But I'm going to be able to bounce you back quickly. But you don't hedge. You let him turn the corner. And it's just like, What is this? You want to switch this ball screen, fine, but you got to defend it the right way, okay? Stop. First of all, you switch so you're always underneath the screener, okay? Now Jimmy Butler can come up here and angle this man this way, right where there's no place to go. None. But instead, you're going to get beat away from gap help. Now look, now this player has to step up at the rim. There's nobody to help the helper, and it's a two-shot foul. Why is P.J. Tucker fighting with Al Horford when he switches? Stop. Just get underneath right now, okay? And now look, I can just send this player here. You don't have to move, okay? You can just stunt right here, recover. But P.J. Tucker's battling. Look at this. So now he's nowhere in the... He should already be, okay, right here, not fighting with Al Horford. So now when he comes this way, there's no place to go. But he's fighting with Al Horford, so now he's got to... I don't know what he's doing. Now he's got a double team, I guess. And it leads to an open corner three. Okay, so if you're Jimmy Butler, you're cheating this screen. What? You're not getting screened, okay? You're not. If Al Horford comes and actually screens you, we can guard the screen. This isn't a screen at all. Stop. Why are you still guard one-on-one? If Al Horford comes and screens you, you'll be fine. Just because he's close to you doesn't mean he's screening you. Look at Jimmy Butler here. See how he's feeling out this screen by stepping up? For I don't know what reason, when Al Horford hasn't done anything to you. So now this player's going to blow right by you, draw help, and now Al Horford's wide open for an easy little two. This is another strong side ISO. Please double team. These are too easy to double team. Come over here, bring Jason Tatum this way. This player's up the line, rotates here. This player rotates here. This player rotates here. The man that doubles rotates down to this last Celtics option there. All of these rotations happen in unison on that first kick-out pass. But instead, you again leave this player on an island. And I just feel bad, really, at this point. It's a two-shot foul. I don't know what this player from Miami's doing, okay? If you're coming to trap this ball screen, it doesn't matter. If you're switching this ball screen or trapping this ball screen, the trap comes from here, the switch comes from here. Why is this player going this way? What is this? And then Jimmy Butler they're triple teaming the ball right now. So yeah, obviously players are going to be wide open, and now it's just going to lead to an easy putback, an easy little shot in the lane. You cannot guard Al Horford like this. Stop. You switch this ball screen. Okay, you're underneath. Now I'm battling for real estate. Now, jamming him. I'm initiating contact. What cannot happen is this. Look at this. You cannot have your back to the sideline because now Al Horford's just going to have you fronted, and it's an easy pass over the top for two. This is on Jimmy Butler right here. For right now, as Boston gets this ball, let's see when they get it now. Okay, you're sprinting in a straight line. Straight line. Straight line. Now I know I'm going to be ahead of this player here. Okay, and I can be a second defender. All right? But while the ball's all the way over on the other side of the floor, I'm just getting back in a straight line. When you go back down the middle like this, that's a slower route of getting back, and it guarantees that you'll be behind the ball. Look at Jimmy Butler here, okay? Look where he's going, down the middle of the floor. So now he's behind the ball, and it's going to lead to an and one for Boston. Terrible defense by Jimmy Butler. Let's take a look. Ball's over here, okay? You got to rotate to the ball. You're one pass away. You got to get level to your man, okay? You can't be standing back here. Get level to your man, okay? But Jimmy Butler's standing all the way out here, so now look. This player can just rip and go into the lane, and it's an easy jumper. Where are you getting beat? Come on. Jimmy Butler right now should be saying, send him left, send him left. So now when you get beat this way, there's no place to go. None. Instead, you get beat away from your gap help that forces help at the rim. Now someone's got to help the helper, and it's just going to lead to an easy pump fake and go drive and an easy two. Bad transition defense. Stop. P.J. Tucker, you cannot gamble. Just sprint back. Sprint, sprint, sprint. Okay? And this player needs to sprint, sprint, sprint. Okay? When you're beyond half court, you just sprint back. Okay? Then Kyle Lowry can get to the three-point line and guard one-on-one. But let's take a look. P.J. Tucker's going to gamble, horrible, and Kyle Lowry is going to backpedal, also horrible. So now there's nobody to really guard Al Horford, and he goes right to the rim for an and one. Again, so Boston gets the ball now. If this player, don't go towards the ball. When you're beyond half court, you just go in a straight line. That's the fastest way to get back. Then around the three-point line, you can come over and guard the ball one-on-one. But look, when you go towards the ball, that guarantees that you're going to be behind the ball, even though you started in front. So now look, now you gamble. The Celtics are in the bonus, and it's a two-shot foul. This is on Kyle Lowry, totally on Kyle Lowry. Stop right here. This is too close to the three-point line. First of all, get level to your man, okay? And then move in. You don't have to move. When this player comes this way, there's just no place to go. And you don't have to move your feet inward. So you're easily going to get back outward. But Kyle Lowry is hugging the three-point line, doesn't ever get into the gaps, forces the defense to collapse, and leads to a corner three. You cannot start to switch until this player comes off the screen. This player has not come off the screen yet. This player's got to still stay guarding one-on-one. Okay? If this player comes off the screen, boom, we switch. Boom, you're underneath. Okay, but look at this. Watch this player here. See how he's kind of, yeah, there he goes. He's trying to switch this screen, and this no screen was set. So now Al Horford slips it, gets it, and it's a two-shot foul. Again, this is bad transition defense. Stop. Boston's ball. If you're Kyle Lowry, when the ball's all the way on the other side of the floor, just sprint, 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 sprint. So that when you get to the three-point line, your back can be to the baseline. You can actually guard one-on-one. Look what Kyle Lowry does. One, he gambles, then he backpedals, and now you have no chance. It's a two-shot foul. Don't switch over the top. Stop. You're switching this ball screen. You got to get underneath right now. You get up right now, but you have to get underneath. Look what happens when you switch over the top. So now look. Now this player is in prime offensive rebounding position, and that's exactly what happens, and we end up with a two-shot foul because the Celtics are in the bonus. All right, so where are you getting beat? All right? Look at this. Now this is too much. You got to be level to your man, okay? Like you got to drop down. Okay, your left foot can be parallel to or on the block, right foot out wide stance. Okay, and then this player's up and just gliding Jason Tatum this way. You're mirroring Jason Tatum, but making sure he goes this way because we got a second defender that's going to be waiting for him right here, and he doesn't have to move inward. That's the key. So I can just stunt, bring him right into a second defender, and recover, and I will get out on the air time of that pass. This is the shell drill in a game, but you're going to send Jason Tatum away from any gap help, and now look. Now it's just right into the lane and a jump shot over you. Again, what is Jimmy Butler doing? Stop. Okay, so you're level to your man right now, okay? As he lifts, you lift. Look at this. His man's lifting. Look at Jimmy Butler. What is this? So now it's an easy rip and go drive, draw help at the basket, and an easy catch and shoot three. So you come in trap here. I don't understand why. But okay, if you're Jimmy Butler now, rotate to the ball. You got to sprint underneath the three-point line. Your man being out here has nothing to do with anything. Get underneath the three-point line so this player can get up and immediately send him where there's no place to go. But instead, you don't rotate to the ball at all, and this player gets beat away from any gap help anyways, or where it would be, and it's an open jumper. You're trapping a ball screen. Your back line has to be ready, okay? Stop. You trap. So now this player needs to get up. This player occupies these Celtics players 2 passes away. This player denies 1 pass away. You can't let them pass just right to the roll man off a trap. And that's exactly what happens. This player, now he gets fouled, and it's 2 shots because the Celtics are in the bonus. You get back to bodies, not random spots on the floor. This defender here needs to get to a body. So I'm right over here, and I'm just ready to guard if Jason Tatum catches this one-on-one. I've got gap help right here, okay? But look at this player here. He's going to sag all the way down here, so now you have no chance. Jason Tatum's catching this ball. You're a mile away from him. So now he's just going to be able to drive right through you, and it's going to be a layup. Switch this ball screen. That's totally fine. Stop right now. I'm already cutting this player's dribble. This player needs to get into the gaps immediately. This player's up. I'm forcing this player this way. This player can even get up the line, but he's got to be in more. Okay, the whole key is you don't have to move your feet. You don't have to move your feet in. You'll be fine. So you're just in a little bit. Okay, and now this player's up, forcing this player this way. There's no place to go. Stunt without moving my feet inward, recover. But instead, you're going to let this player go wherever he wants. And now, look, you're away from gap help, too. Just get back to bodies in transition. Stop. This player's got to be sprinting. This is who you're guarding. Transition defense, cross matches happen all the time. Okay? Just get to a body. Look what happens here. Okay? Where's this player going? You're going to a random spot on the floor. Get to a body. See, now look what happens. It takes You're going to do whatever the heck that was. And now look, this player's way too low, drawing all kinds of help. The defense is scrambling, and it leads to an open catch and shoot three. Okay, we talk about rotating to the ball all the time. This is the shell drill, okay? So Jason Tatum picks up his dribble, stop. This player here, you rotate to the ball. So right now I'm halfway between the ball and my man. And this is where the gap help comes from. When Al Horford comes this way, I stunt. Without having to move my feet inward, I recover. Okay, but this player doesn't rotate to the ball. And now look this player ends up doubling. And it's going to lead to a wide open corner three for Jason Tatum. All right, this is a strong side ISO. These are the easiest to double. You need to do it. You might as well do it no matter the circumstances. So right here, stop. This player needs to come over here and double. All right, so now we're forcing this player this way into a double team. Okay, now this player who's guarding this Celtics player right here has got to get up the line. Because on this first drive and kick, okay, right here, okay, you're rotating here. Okay, and then this player comes over here, rotates here, all right? And then this player rotates here, and the man that went to double just falls onto this last Celtics option. All of those rotations happen in unison on that first drive and kick. But you're just going to let Jason Tatum go one-on-one, and there you go, two. You can't go up the gut of a down screen. You just can't do it, okay? You got to chase this way. You go up the gut of a down screen like this, and bad things happen. Look at this. Look at the angle you take. So now it's a wide open three. Okay, so you trap this ball screen. And this is what you're doing. Okay, fine. This player's got to come up. This player's got to go here. This player's got to go here. We're not worried about two passes away on a trap. We are worried about one pass away. One pass away. One pass away. Because if it's a good enough trap, this pass is next to impossible to make, and I can rotate out of it pretty quickly. But you allow a player to pass out of it one pass away, and look what happens. Wide open or open three. All right, we got a down screen. You cannot go up the gut. Stop. You have to chase this way. This player should be up, and just with his arms out. You're connected to your man setting the screen. So if he slips it, we're fine, and you're staying with him. But you got to have your arms out. But again, you can't. If you're PJ Tucker, chase. You cannot go up the gut. Look what happens when you go up the gut. It's just way too easy. All right, you switch this ball screen, which is totally fine, but stop right now, okay? Right now I'm up. This player becomes hugely important. Remember, he can have his right foot onto or parallel to the block, left foot out, wide stance. And I am up, and I am forcing this player this way. I know I have a second defender coming, so I don't need to fall for anything other than just guiding him into that secondary. He steps back, I'm stepping back with him, okay? But, again, you're going to get beat away from any gap help. And now, again, this is just too easy and an easy two. This is atrocious. But why are you wrestling with Al Horford if you're switching this ball screen? Why? Just stay underneath. Let Al Horford go set the screen, and then boom, you're level with him and ready to guard. But you're wrestling with Al Horford, so now look. Now nobody can do anything about the ball screen, and it's a dunk. That's pathetic.